So today a little bit different scenery. It's been chaotic since I woke up. Today is my first office day, so I am in the office Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I like to come for a few days because that gives me enough time for situations like today, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute, but also it gives me a chance to spend way more time with the team, with multiple teams at the same time, do my walk, talk to all of the departments. But I just came into the room, dropped my things, quickly went for dinner. I'm staying in Premier Inn, that's my usual booking. I like it, it's clean, it has a meal deal that I can buy on my company account card. It also makes it super easy for me to book all of the hotels across the UK wherever I'm going. I will probably do a quick room tour for you. So as soon as you come in, you can probably already tell that I've created a mess. But you have a full length mirror, which is super helpful, especially when getting ready. Let me just switch on the lights. Okay, that is with lights. Not all of the Premier Inns are the same. This one doesn't have a premium version. The newer Premier Inns have a premium version, which I like to book. However, the layout wise, this is one of the older ones. You can already see the mess on a desk that I've created. It has a couch, which I love to lounge, read a book. Very comfortable bed. And then just standard clean bathroom with a bath. Big mirror again. Nothing too crazy, but it's clean enough. It's spacious. The premium rooms, the difference in premium rooms is that they have an espresso machine, they have an ironing board. It also has a fridge and a water, which I appreciate because here they usually have vending machines, which I'm not a big fan of. I like it when the water is already in a room. But I thought it's good enough, especially for work trip. There's no need. You're coming here. I mean, I'm coming here literally just to eat, read a book, do my skincare, go to bed. Today I actually left house after 6. My first train was 7:12, and I got to the office 12:30. All of the trains were delayed, partially cancelled. I had to take a bus, so I usually would be in the office around 10. However, today it took me absolutely forever. I had to reschedule some of the meetings on a go, which is fine. Luckily, I am here for longer. It's just not one day trip, so I was able to move things around. But I don't know what, I am not a political person, don't get me wrong. I don't know what is happening in UK recently because nothing is working. It started on Friday when we were at Manchester Airport and they had a blackout on one of the terminals, and it took us absolutely forever to get the bags, leave, everything was delayed. We missed our last coach, it was chaos. And then today, again, the trains, everything. I am very hesitant to get a car because I am traveling basically once a month for office. Here, if I have to go London or Manchester or any bigger city, I would always choose a train. However, if this continues like this, I guess having a car would be a safer bet, but we'll see about that. I always talk about having a car when I have a terrible journey somewhere, and I think that maybe it's a time to get a car. But in general, I don't think there's an absolute need to pay for maintenance, to pay for car insurance if I am not using it. But we'll see. I miss having a car, definitely I do, because it's very comfortable to just drop everything in a car. As you can see, I am traveling with a suitcase, and then here I have all of my electronics. So having a long journey is not necessarily the most comfortable thing on a train, especially with a lot of luggage. I also don't carry lunch, drinks. I have to buy everything, which is fine. It's not a problem. However, obviously, just popping and dropping everything into a car is much easier. My colleague recommended a walk around here to see a park and a pond, so maybe I will just let my feet rest for 10-15 minutes and I will go check it out if it's not too far, because I think today I already did my number of steps. Also, the office was chaotic. My laptop didn't want to charge. They had to change 3 chargers. Then it turns out that I don't think it's a charger problem. I think it's my laptop breaking chargers. They gave me different laptop. It was just chaotic. If I would have to summarize today was definitely chaotic. I am tired. I am ready to do my skincare, relax, watch some YouTube videos. That's my usual routine when I am traveling for work. Luckily, I was supposed to have a hotel in Cardiff. However, after today's journey, it turns out that getting in and out of Cardiff is not that easy to my office because half of the trains are just not working. Luckily, a colleague dropped me off to a different hotel, which is on the way to his house, and he's gonna pick me up, bless him, for the next 2 days. So that saved me hours of travel, because probably I would still be on a train or bus or some sort of other transportation, just trying to get to the hotel. At the same time, I would have to leave super early tomorrow morning to get to the office in the reasonable time. So massively appreciated. But yeah, nothing really to update you guys on. Today was a typical office day, catching up with a lot of people, trying to prep them for a few meetings that I'm gonna have with them in the next 2 days. Since we're traveling for work, I thought I would show you what's in my makeup bag. I usually pack in this Primark beauty bag. I went through bigger, smaller, all of the different sizes. This one seems to be perfect. There are a few things that are loose, which I'm going to start with. It's a face wash. This one is £250 face wash from Primark. I bought it last minute when I was traveling for work, and I was manically running around shops trying to find something small. This is not small comparing to my head, especially, but it's slim. I am used to bulky CeraVe or cleansers in general, and they usually take a lot of space. This, to be honest, it's not gonna remove your makeup perfectly, but it's gonna clean your face. It has this minty, tingly feeling on a face, which is very refreshing, and for that price, honestly, I think it does the job, and I will use it. Will I repurchase it? That's a different conversation. I actually don't know if this is something that they stock all the time. But it's for oily, blemish-prone skin, cleanses away impurities, excess oil, plus makeup. I mean, depends what you use. The makeup that I'm using, hit and miss most of the time. So that is loose. I have also my brushes pouch, nothing exciting there, and liquids, shower gel, shampoo, and conditioner. I actually admitted, I don't know if this means stealing, but I took it from one of the hotels somewhere, and it's from this company Espa. This thing is amazing. I don't know, maybe you can purchase it. To be honest, I didn't check. I am not very heavy on doing deep research on the beauty stuff, but I have it for so many trips. It's so efficient. I love how small it is. Smell, this is body wash, and it is bergamot and jasmine, and it smells amazing. So that's like a treat for me every time I'm traveling to use those products, because let me know if you can buy it. I don't know how expensive it is. It's amazing. If you can get it somewhere, highly recommend it. Shampoo, conditioner, the same, really good quality. Moving to the bag, it's not gonna be in any special order because it's stuffed. Starting strong, brightening dark spot serum. I think you know about this. I've been influenced definitely by TikTok, by many influencers that I'm watching. People swear by it. It works. My skin has never been better. I didn't use it for a very long time yet, but definitely it doesn't make makeup, you know, when serums make your makeup, it's very sticky and everything suddenly is smudging. This doesn't do it. Another thing that I put always on is the SPF, and La Roche-Posay, I don't think I would ever change an SPF. Sorry, coughing session. Currently I'm using 30, that's my standard. If it's super hot, super sunny, I would use 50, but that's usually like a holiday SPF. In general, I am sticking with 30. This doesn't do white mask, it doesn't smudge makeup, it absorbs super quickly, it doesn't break me, which a lot of SPFs do. I've been using this for years and I just do not have a need to find any other SPF. If they would ever stop producing this, I hope they don't, I would be in trouble, and probably I would skip SPF, which I know you shouldn't, but I am using this only because how convenient it is. You just on your face, quickly smudge it. Ears, remember about ears, apparently that's a big thing. And then I can put my makeup straight after this. Pills, contraception. Remember to take your contraception if you are taking it. Do not miss days. Vitaflora. I do not know if the hype for Vitaflora finished, I repurchase it. I buy it in bulk every 3 months. And since I've started taking Vitaflora, I never had female issues, which in the past sometimes obviously happens. And last, magnesium. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I forget about this, but especially if I have it in a bundle when I'm traveling, I do. Apparently it's really good for your sleeping. I didn't see the benefit of it. Maybe I am not consistent enough. I sleep the same, at least that's my feeling. Next, my Philips Sonic toothbrush. I mean, not much to say about it. I like the fact that it comes in a box. I don't have to have a separate box for the toothbrush. You know, those plastic toothbrush boxes that you put your toothbrush in and you close it. It always gets nasty, it gets moldy, even to that point. Since I have this, I feel like it's breathable because it has the hole here. Cleanliness, I've been an Oral-B user for years. Then this was on promo. I bought it, I think, on a promo where you buy 2 with my best friend. She's got black, I've got white. It does the job, it cleans your teeth. I still use the small brushes in between most of the time. When I travel, I do not bother with taking that. Or the floss. But there's not much to say. It's just, you know, take care of your teeth. This is 24 hours Rituals antiperspirant, and this is something that I got in my last order. I am not sure if that was part of the freebie. You know that if you purchase in Rituals, you have loyalty scheme. They always give you freebies. And when I am traveling for work, I love testing new products because they come in small sample sizes, so it's very convenient. And also I feel like I am under a lot of stress when it comes to skincare. I am sweating, I am traveling a lot, so that's like a perfect condition in my opinion, at least, to try a product. If it will work in my traveling arrangements, it will probably work in my day-to-day. Don't get me wrong, some things like serums, hair masks are hard to test in a period of few days, but you always have a good idea and it's very convenient for traveling. So this we will be testing. Do good and good will come your way. Lotus flower and white tea. On the packaging it smells nice. We'll see on the body. And I actually have one more thing which I will be testing and I'm excited about it. It's Kiehl's? Sorry, I have no idea how you say the name of this brand. It's Ultra Facial Cream, 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula with 4.5% squalane and glycoprotein. Sounds fancy. I mean, in my makeup bag, face cream usually takes the biggest chunk, so this is perfect. I recently bought a set of face cream and eye cream from this company on the airport for my mom for her birthday, and actually I need to check if she likes it, because I think this is like a clean, good ingredients company. I've never used it, I got this sample from my last Sephora order, so I am excited to test it out. And then I think we're moving to more makeup selection. Foundation, Double Wear. I mean, I don't remember when I bought different foundation. I swear by it. I do have usually like a cheaper drugstore foundation if I just want to do quick cover up for the days when I am working from home, and obviously it doesn't require full-on makeup. I mean, I do think it's expensive. I usually buy it on promo on Sephora, where you have spent X amount and you get things for free. But it has an SPF, it stays whole day, it doesn't smudge. I've tried Giorgio Armani, I've tried MAC Cosmetics, and I always come back to Double Wear. And actually, now I can smell that deodorant. It smells really nice here, don't get me wrong, but it's odd that maybe the air just came my way. Actually, when I was buying this, I bought 2 bottles, and for free they gave me Double Wear mascara. I'm a queen of a deal, let's call it that way. I'm joking, I'm not. But this is some sort of coincidence now. Is this the most amazing mascara in the world? No. It's very delicate, I would say. I have it currently on. You can probably assume that it's been whole day wear as well. It does the job. It gives you a little bit of something on your lashes. It's not extremely lifting, it's not lengthening. If I would have to purchase it for the cost that it costs, I would not. But anyway, I'm gonna use it. Unless I'm doing something wrong, and if I am, if there are big fans of Double Wear, because this is amazing. I know that they've released a concealer, which I am really excited to try. Next time I would go to Sephora, because obviously ordering online, I know what my shade is, and this one actually is my summer shade, 1W1 Bone. So I will repurchase this online. However, trying things out can be hit and miss with the colors, so I will try the concealer when I get physically to Sephora. Let's stay in the Sephora theme. Blush. I mean, all-in-one cream color blush cream multi-usage. I am not a big fan of the consistency of it. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I feel like it gets dirty. Even though I am using a brush, I never stick my finger in it. But that's my color. And last time I was at Sephora, I was looking for blush that is not going to cost over, you know, £40. But it's going to be this more orange tone peachy, because the pinky pink blushes, they do not suit me. So I got this. I believe that was like £12. It does the job. You can see it stays all day, especially if you use fixing spray. This I purchased for the first time. It's the Revolution fixing spray. It keeps the makeup. I know some people love Charlotte Tilbury ones, which is like a big hype on it. I never had it. As long as it doesn't smudge, and after whole day of normal wear and tear, I can still see my makeup. I guess it works. Not much to say about this. From Revolution, I also recently bought this eyeshadow palette, Goddess Glow Eye Quad Sunkissed. And what I like to have is a set of eyeshadows that actually suit me. I am brown and gold girl, so I will use this in a corner, this on the inner side, and then in a corner inside I will just put a little bit of this silvery white. For me, when I'm traveling, the most important is to have small palette that I will use most of the or all of the colors. Not a big fan of big palettes because I usually would use 1 or 2 colors of this. This is still a little bit too thick for me, but I appreciate the fact that it has a mirror in it, so in situations where I don't have a big mirror in a bathroom or in a room, I would do my makeup in front of the tiny mirror. The pigmentation is good. Not much more to say about this. My Dior, I don't know if there is a color name, it's 630 number, lip gloss, lip balm. I remember that I really liked it at the beginning in a store. I saw it online as well. Some girls were swearing by it. For the price, it wears way too quickly. I love the consistency, love the look, love the color, but after half an hour, gone. Nothing stays. Would not. One thing that I am obsessed about is this Natural Collection lip liner. Love it. I think it costs pennies, but it stays really long time. It's super creamy. I love to put this and then I kind of color inside the corners, and then on top of it I will use Extreme Shine Volume lip gloss. Obviously you can see the color here, but I usually mix this only with this, so once this is gone I'll just, you know, use something else. It is from the company called Essence. I did see that recently. I think they got into Primark, an UK market. I'm not sure if you can find it somewhere else. I got it for Christmas from my aunt from Poland. Absolutely love that brand. You know, I think it costs like £1 and it does the job. It's not sticky. I don't know what else to say about this. And then we go into my slight obsession with liners, eyeliners. NYX Epic Wear. I know that they've changed consistency of this. I make it work, but I swear by it. Nothing that I've tested stays on my eyes all day. A little bit hard to take it off. I know that this is waterproof formula. You really need to rub your eyes, unless I am doing this incorrectly and there is some sort of solution to dissolve it. But for me, doing a special makeup removal just to take this off feels a little bit pointless. But it does come off. Love it. Repurchase it every time I finish this. I love it that much that I bought the same liner in lilac color. It turns out I wear quite a lot of purple dresses, so this I actually use quite a lot. The same formula, everything. And then NYX, or NYX, however you want to call it. They have this Brights collection, and I bought 3 different colors. I bought pink, yellow, and green. Green I don't use that much. These 2, when I want to be funny, I mean not funny in a haha way, but more fun, more in funky mood, more bright, I am more happy, I would then choose some of those colors. Last but not least, Incredi Brow from collection. I naturally have quite good brows. I don't need a lot of filling. I just need something to maybe add a little bit of color and shape them. This is one that is in new packaging. Previously, I think they had more of a see-through. I think it needs changing because there is some fluff on top of it that I can't get rid of. But it does the job. I think it costs like £5, something around that. Definitely, in my opinion, I don't need to spend way more money on my brows. They are naturally quite bushy. I spend more on threading than on filling it in. And then few bits. Hair clip. I think I took it from my mum. I have no idea where it comes from. Bushy girl everywhere. No explanation needed. Following the face shaver. I have some sort of sleeping mask from this company. I am not gonna lie, I think I either bought a box of them in TK Maxx or on AliExpress. I know some people will say do not buy beauty things, cosmetics on AliExpress. I would risk saying that it is from AliExpress. If I put this overnight, I would wake up with the most smooth face. Ethically, have no idea. Ingredients: aqua, propylene glycol, hyaluron something, deep potassium. I have no idea what I'm reading. It does an amazing job. It's very tiny in my bag, so I usually take some. If I remember to put it on, I would. Not always do. So obviously closure for this and one Q-tip. That's it. I have no idea if that was in any way informative, useful to anyone. I hope you got some sort of value out of my very honest opinion about expensive and very cheap products. And that's it. It's time to have a bath, because I am a bath person, get rid of my makeup and just relax. And obviously when I was showing you what's in my makeup bag, I realized that I forgot to bring my toothpaste. Luckily, for £1, they sell the whole set. I don't need the toothbrush, but for 3 days that toothpaste is gonna be enough. Funny enough, I mean funny, nothing really funny about this, but they sell this and the money goes to charity. So it's not like even Premier Inn is gaining anything on the sales that they have in the reception, because they sell keychains and body washes and stuff like this, and it all goes to charity. So fun fact. Morning guys. Woke up, getting ready. Woke up earlier today. I thought I'm gonna have a breakfast 7:30. It's 6:30 and I'm already almost ready. As you can see, I didn't bother with washing my hair yesterday. So unfortunately today we have to go with sleek bun, which is fine. Just quickly doing that. Well, let's put it this way, it's definitely not perfect. For now it will do. I might redo it later on. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do makeup as well. I'll start with this cream. It actually smells like medicine. It doesn't smell as anything. I would say, if any, smell more like medicine, but it's not overwhelming, it's not artificial, but it's also not perfumed. Does the job. Okay. Today I am skipping serum just because I forgot. Sunscreen. Okay, foundation is done, which usually takes me the longest time. I have this Sigma Small Duo Fiber brush. It's good, but I have other brushes at home which make the job much easier and much faster. I think I bought it in Mac store. And I should have taken the bigger one, but what can I do about it? I'm gonna do my brows. I thought about telling you how my day is gonna look like today. Today I don't have massive amount of meetings. Actually, let me just quickly check. So I have a few daily meetings, stand-ups called. I also have one workshop for a new piece of software that we're trying to implement. I don't know if I can tell you this or if this is some sort of company secret, but I'm going to try to be as broad as I can be. We're trying to, we are implementing new PIM. PIM is Product Information Management program, software, call it however you want. And basically what it allows you to do is to take very basic data from a product, from, for example, other system, and enrich it with additional data called attributes. So, for example, I have a shirt and it comes to the system as A123 code, and it says stripy shirt, then in that PIM system I can add the brand of it. I can say that it is white and navy. I can say that whatever the material of it is, and based on that I can also write the product description, add an image into it, and then it's pushed to the website. So one of the workshops is to work on implementation of that program, and another longer workshop is on our testing scripts, UAT. So during every website release, called also deployment, which means we're changing something on a website. It can be either smaller or bigger. Sometimes the releases are tiny. We're just changing the color of the button. Sometimes we're redesigning half of the website. Which most often happens that we're making smaller changes more often. But don't get me wrong, it happens also that we have to test absolutely everything, which is called end-to-end testing, where we're testing all of the... God, word testing happens to be a lot. We're checking all of the systems. So from ERP system, which is used for demand planning, it's used for setting up the products for the first time, warehouse use that, to PIM, to websites, we're checking everything with finance, if invoicing works, whole shebang. So today I have workshop with one of the departments to go over the testing scripts and to create different scenarios depending on the level of changes that we're making on the website, what they would expect us to test. Obviously they would be testing with us. We can't test, for example, as a web team, we can't go to the warehouse and see, oh, it is printing labels. I mean, we can, but we're not reliable source to make the decision if it is working in the way that it should be working. So I have a meeting with one of the teams to go over what we call scripts, which is basically an Excel sheet that tells you you have to do this, 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 and this should behave in this kind of way. And if all of the lines are ticked off, that means that we've tested and we are ready to release new functionality. For people who are not very web related or digital, this happens on something called staging environment, which is like a dummy version of our website where we would release everything there first, test it, it's linked with other systems, and then if it does work, we would push this online for the customer. I am also doing big data cleanse project for that PIM project. So when we finally migrate all of the products there, they will come with as clean as possible attributes and attribute sets. So for example, t-shirts would have one attribute set because they would have the length of sleeve, the collar shape. For example, trousers would have completely different attribute set because they would have pockets, the length, inner length, outer length, whole shebang. The bag would have different attribute set. So for each category of products, we would have different attribute sets and different attributes within it. So currently, when I've picked it up, I realized that in the system we have thousands and thousands of them. Chaotic completely doesn't make sense. It's some sort of legacy issue. So in readiness, I am trying to clean it up and to work with category team who's responsible for taking care of the product, and as well as inbound call center. So that's the team that is talking to the customers the most, to basically make sure that everything we are doing on our website is correct, and that the product information that the customer is going to receive is going to be as good as it can be. See what I mean about the consistency? It's this lighting is not doing it. It's very powdery, which I can make work because I would smudge it. But also, like, if I do this, it does nothing. It's just picking up tiny amount of color. I need to go like this, deep in it, to actually get any product. And yeah, maybe it is me. I am trying to put too much blush, and I should be more gentle. But let me do what I want to do. Okey-doke. It's all done. Quick makeup. I don't like spending hours and hours doing my makeup. Done. I'll also show you my outfit. T-shirt from Monari. I bought it in Poland. Zara white trousers. I could probably iron them, but to think that I will be sitting in the office all day feels a little bit pointless. So, and I know that today there's not going to be a lot of people in the office because it's Thursday. So let's just roll with this. Let's see in an hour or so when I have to leave if they will be all wrinkled, because if they will, that means that there is absolutely no point of doing any ironing. As you can see, I am already in bed. Actually, it's quite early. I think it's after 7. I already had a bath, washed my hair, put some face cream on. My internet is not working today. I know this looks weird, but my internet is not working today, so I think I will just sit and read a book. It's been a long day full of meetings. Tomorrow is gonna be another day full of meetings. So I'm just hoping to read a book, maybe watch a TV, although I didn't watch a normal cable TV forever, and I am not a very big TV person anyway. Let me take this off. So I think the plan is just to relax, recharge, go to bed earlier. I had a dinner straight after work. I had chicken curry and tomato soup and chicken curry. So I'm very full. I am very relaxed. Had wash off my face, everything, clean my hair. Now I might just go to the vending machine, get a snack. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it because I'm already in PJs, so I wouldn't want to necessarily get dressed again, but we'll see how big my craving is. And then I guess that's it. Tomorrow is Friday, the last day in the office, and tomorrow I am going to visit my parents for a weekend. I know I will give my mom early Mother's Day gift, because I believe 25th is the 25th is the international Mother's Day. So I bought her like a set from Rituals. I also bought her necklace and bracelet set, like a tennis bracelet and a necklace. I also have some incense from Morocco and a soap. That's not like this is just add-on to the gift. So I hope she will like it.